Yeah, you ought to know. Act just like you know. Whoa, you just ought to know.
Oh, well, need to hold some sun up in the sky somehow. It's just not summer. But saying that, I'm in shirt sleeves, so it must be at least warm. Anyway, only one reason why I'm doing this on a Friday, because inevitably those words that come from our lips every week, when it gets to this point, we think to ourselves, my days, that's fully enjoyable. Do you know what? Thank Fank it's Friday. Weekend starts. So people, the Thank Fank it's Friday Funky Flier official edition kickstarts, and just with some news. So there's been a bit of confusion going on at the moment, but just and the reason in the radio space, that is, just to kind of make my point clear why, what is going on. So in this Funky Flier, I'm going to hopefully straighten a few things out, and there were some questions and stuff that hopefully I'll be able to fire off too. So what does that mean? What's going on? What are you waffling on about, Marky P? Right, so Soul City Grooves and Cruise FM are merging. One of the reasons for doing this is because we want to create a super brand. The most successful part of Soul City Grooves this year has been the awesome events. So going right the way back to when we started doing the Water Lounge, before that doing United Soul, one of the only, I suppose, internet radio stations is doing what I was supporting, the largest UK's largest R&B and Soul night, and being invited back to do many other things as well, and also working in collaboration with the likes of United Soul, working in collaboration with the likes of Timeless Soul, and of course the Smooth Grooves guys as well, and others coming on board. And the reason why we're merging with Cruise FM is because Cruise FM has been resurrected from the ashes, been up and running about 5 weeks, and has got already a massive following. There's a lot of interaction going, there's a lot of technology in there, and there are breakout points all over the world, including down on the FM band in the Spanish coast, as well as parts of Europe as well. And the main reason for doing this is because we found that Soul City Grooves was going through an evolution and needed to evolve, and the only way we could really evolve is by looking at how we could invest in technology to kind of increase our footprint. And we couldn't do that. Mainly we didn't have the resources available, but Cruise FM did. Now Cruise FM, I happen to know the MD and director very well. It is a trading company, so it is actually an official company. So cruisefm.co.uk is a real company. It's actually registered and has a registered address. The cool thing about it is that we're leveraging on their platform, their technology, and we're basically bringing Soul City Grooves events and Soul City Grooves, the Soul City Grooves sessions to Cruise FM. What that means, of course, is that the existing DJs we have on Soul City Grooves will, of course, move across. And also what will happen is they will merge in with the schedule with the existing DJs that are on Cruise FM. Now, Cruise FM hasn't actually had its official launch yet, and it is coming up on the 4th of July. So the official launch will be the 4th of July. The awesome thing is that it's already got a huge following, and it hasn't even launched yet. The Bush Baby, who is the MD, will be at the Summer Ball. So the Street Sound Summer Ball, he's going there, and he's going to be doing some little snippet interviews and stuff like that there too. But this is all great news. This is all fantastic. And what this means, it's great for all the brands, and what it's about at the end of the day is getting quality music broadcast across the planet. One of the things about music today is a lot of the music that you hear on the commercial stations, it's okay, but to be honest, it doesn't really give you the breadth and depth of what we're playing on Cruise FM. You know, we've got artists from Barbados wanting to send us content. We've got artists connecting to us all the time, wanting to send us new tracks to play, to give it radio airtime and so on as well. Now, bearing in mind, okay, although the Cruise FM brand has been going quite some time, it's only really been more public in the last 5 weeks. So for this explosion to happen in the last 5 weeks, it's very exciting times. So Soul City Grooves will become Soul City Grooves events and Soul City Grooves sessions on Cruise FM. Cruise FM is the mothership, and the Cruise FM mothership will be the broadcast medium to how we broadcast to the planet. We're also working in collaboration with New Funk Radio as well. If you're not familiar with New Funk Radio, where you've been, New Funk Radio is Europe's largest dance and funk music station. They have been established for 14 years, broadcasting to various different sources across the world, and have an absolutely huge following. One of the things about New Funk Radio is that they have a fantastic policy of diverse programming, and that's the same thing with Cruise FM. Soul City Grooves, we've taken the best parts, we've actually rolled them into the Cruise FM platform, and what we're going to be doing is we are going to be migrating the DJs over in small steps, and the reason why is we want this to go right straight away. It is already a 24/7 365 station. It is already getting over 600 to 700 tweets a day from various different people around the world saying love that tune, so they're liking and retweeting the tracks, because the big box itself, it tweets every single track we play, which gives you a fantastic listener base for people clicking on the link and going off to cruisefm.co.uk to listen. Also working in association with a number of other brands and vendors as well. If you listen, there will be called Spanish Villas. SpanishBeachHoliday.com, I think, is another one as well. You'll hear a lot of these things. We are going to start to do little ads. Now, the only reason why we're doing little ads is because, one, it helps to pay the bills. And that's the thing. If you can appreciate some stations where the owners are rich, they don't need adverts. What we're doing here is basically giving organisations the chance to plug on a large station that is already kind of hitting quite high numbers on a daily basis. So that was just really an update. Also an update to the Cruise FM guys, the Cruisical guys that are kind of moving across from Soul City Grooves, and also some of the guys that are already sitting on the box already. It is a merger of families. It can only mean one thing, and that is success. And the main thing about it is it's all about peace, unity, love, and having fun. And at the end of the day, it's all about the music and you, the listener. And what we're doing is we're bringing all this talent together, and there's a huge amount of talent, including like global DJs such as CJ Carlos, and Marcus Hayes is on there too. And there's a number of other providers that are giving us content to supply for these shows. And it's not just within the UK, the talent pool is global. Wanted to say thank you for listening. This has been Marky P on a very strange Friday Funky Flyer, but just bringing you up to date on what it's all about. It's cruisefm.co.uk. Follow us on Twitter at cruise_FM, or look us up on Facebook, the cruisefm.co.uk Facebook page. It's wicked. Great times ahead. See you soon. Oh, by the way, I'm still on Wednesdays, 8 till 10.